Right, right now, live.
Are we live?
Yeah, we're live.
We're live. That means I have to hit a button, don't I?
Yeah.
Well, let me do that.
Grab your friends, find your enemies and make amends, and we'll meet in the middle. Take the pride and set it aside. My hands will build you a shield, and we'll solve the riddle.
I love that
I
song.
thought it was long. I was getting a sip of coffee. I thought it was longer.
I promise I'll make it a little bit longer for us. Hi, Scott. How are you? I was
Hi,
gonna call you
Lynn.
something else.
What were you? Oh, go ahead. What was it going to be? Was it going to be? Was it going
I
to be the B word? Were you going to call me the B word?
no. It's just been a week and a half since we've been. It's been a week since I've seen you, and it's been a heck of a week. So that's all I could say.
It has been a crazy week, but this is something that um, everybody is feeling the craziness. Unfortunately, it's the holidays. Unfortunately, I mean, it's good that it's the holidays. It is good, but it creates a lot of stress. The new Omicron, the new virus that is coming out, that's a stressor. There's so many things. We're coming into a new year, so we really want to remind people today to enjoy the little things because sometimes we can get so bogged down. That is
Hi,
my mom.
mom. Hi, mom. And I've adopted her as my mom too. You know that.
Yeah, well, she's got paperwork for you to fill out if you're going to be doing that. So,
I didn't know. I didn't get the memo.
yeah, her talent agent. I mean, you're using her name on the air. She's got an agent. You got to deal with the agent.
I didn't say hi, Mama Sandy yet, but
Oh, see, now you just blow it. There you go. It's $1. It costs $1 every time you say Mama Sandy. Well, I know it's been a rough week, but are you doing well? Everything's good.
you know what? That's what I have to remember. Right now, I am feeling well. I am doing well, and that really all that matters. And my dog says I'm doing well too.
Well, we started the show, so your dog starts barking. That's par for the course. You know, you may as well just program that into one of our little things on the side here. Dog bark. Oh, you need a dog face, so when it barks, you can just pop the face up real quick. That's it.
Yeah, okay. When I find it on Snapchat, it'll be there.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Anyway, hope everyone out there is doing well.
Yes, we do.
And I know we're at a weird time, so hopefully that didn't screw people up. Usually we do 7:30. We thought we'd do it at 7.
Yeah, just because I didn't have my granddaughter today is really what it came down to.
So you got a little extra time.
Yeah, we
But
did.
remember, we coordinate this thing between Florida and Montana. So I'm at 7 o'clock and you're at 5 o'clock.
Yep. So people are just getting off of work here in Montana. So that's probably discombobulating some of my friends here. So probably 7:30 is probably good. Who
And if
knows?
our friend Chris ever joins us, he'll be at 4 o'clock.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it really is a hard time
Oh, I
to
have to tell you, I enjoyed watching the show with you and Chris Roush.
oh yeah.
Christopher Roush. You guys had a really good show. It was very enjoyable.
Thank you.
I couldn't watch it when it was live because I was working, unfortunately, but I did watch it afterwards. It was very good.
Thank you. Yeah, all my shows are great. I'm actually I'm gonna wait till the beginning of January. Other than my one with Cheryl and Brian and Scott, were my co-hosts. I'm kind of waiting to do my other shows. I've got some medical testing to do from here to the beginning of January. So I'm kind of and put a lot of love and special time in all those shows. So here I just have to show up, but on those shows I do a lot of special stuff. So
Yeah,
um
I think that's what our show really, because as we see it, it's not like you study what you see. It's just let's just talk,
yeah.
and so that's why it's a little more organic than some other shows you might see.
Yeah.
But it's also we makes when I'm doing other shows, and I've got a lot of other shows that I do about addiction and mental health. There's always so much research and time that goes in. You know, a show like this is a pleasure for me because it's just me and one of my best friends just sitting and talking and sharing it
Yeah.
with people, and hopefully you guys get something out of it. But yeah,
Yeah,
but
and that
Lynn, I know you've been talking a lot about stuff you're doing. What I'm curious is it time for you to let the cat out of the bag about some of the things we can expect in 2022?
well, there's a lot to expect. You know, I think my TV network's going to really going to surprise a lot of people. All the different shows and all the people that we're going to have on all the different shows and all the different collaborations And I'm excited about it. A lot of crossovers, a lot of, want to getting involved with the stuff that you're doing and the stuff that Karen's doing, and just excited for people to see how we all do all sorts of stuff. Christopher Rausch does coaching, no excuse coaching. And then I've got Rex Sykes that I'm so excited to be reading his book right now. And I think his book is like a dictionary of, living your life in your own terms. And I think that, I believe that when we're out there learning, and even as coaches, when we're learning so much stuff and you got so many tools to give to somebody, and I have, Scott, I have a lot of friends and a lot of people that I've known that have had a lot of addiction, and I've never actually had the right training, but I've always seemed to help them. And so I feel like, diving once I'm done with the Rex thing, I'm diving into your course, and I know that you're having it January 13th. So I'm going to try to promote that here at the beginning of the year, for people. I really feel that you got to have a lot of tools in your tool belt. And I think that self-development, and just, we don't have enough things out there for most of us to realize that we're always looking for answers to our questions, and they're right there among so many things. And I wish I had the tools way back when, and now just putting them in play in my own life. And having some medical conditions come back up in my life, and I have to go for a CAT scan this Thursday, and I'm feeling great right now, so I don't care what they say. But if they want to look it up and they want to say whatever, that's fine. I'll take it from there. Oh my gosh, I got some great people here. I want to stop and say, Sandra, I love you. So glad to hear. Bob.
Oh, wait. We got to back up now.
What?
We got to back up.
This
you
is
can't have Mama
Sandra.
Sandy and then Sandra Mama.
Yeah, well, okay. One's in Canada, one's okay. I'm just excited to see
one's
the
in
both.
Canada? Okay, that works.
Sandra,
That's fine.
Yeah, she's in a different country. International.
Hi,
That's right.
How are you?
But so all I'm saying is like, I think with COVID and everything, we're all in the same melting pot, Scott, where we're all just reevaluating life and wondering where we stand, and we're all getting older, and we're all, different places in our life. And yet, whether you have a health issue or you don't, or whatever's going on in life, I think we're all just reevaluating where we're at and where we want to go. And every day I'm just reevaluating, where I'm at and where I want to go. And so with whatever many days I do have on this world, I want it to be funny, silly, and just give people the right tools to know that you don't need to be stuck where you're at, and to make whatever time you have here, as I see it, as we see it, not be the same vicious cycle that we've been stuck in. And that's rut row and the wrong row, and a rut that we shouldn't live like that. I just, I personally have spent too much time in the wrong places for the longest time, trying to make it work, and it just doesn't work. And so you can't expect something different, a different outcome. So if I can stop or help people realize that it doesn't have to be that way, that's what I'm going to do till my last breath.
Absolutely. And we're always looking outside the scope of our lives, the circle of our friends, the immediacy of our family. We're always looking outside of that for happiness, not realizing how much we have right in front of us, the moments that we have that we ignore. And the things that we look at and we're so upset about, but they're completely within our control to change. I've been upset about my weight gain because of, since COVID hit, and it's become an issue, and I start to worry about, I'm older now and I got to deal with those things. And, for a while I was kind of like upset about it. And it was just recently, I kind of went through something and I was like, this is something that is entirely in my control. Mm-hmm. There's not something where I can say, for this, and for most of us, it's that case. I don't feel like I have any energy. We'll get up and do something. Mm-hmm. I'm bored. Read a book. Go do something. There's so many things that are right in front of us. If you're watching this, that means you have access to the internet, which means you probably have access to maybe Netflix. You can binge watch an old show and eat popcorn and enjoy yourself. There's so many things you can be doing. Just stop focusing on the negativity.
And
If that's what you want, that's what you're going to get. But just do it yourself. What is in your power to change and control today? And when you really start to look at that, you realize I can reinvent myself any day, anytime, any place.
And that's what Rex reminded me today when he gave me a quick call. And I'm so honored that he took time to do that. And, I felt at first like, oh, let me explain some stuff to him. But when I realized he only had a few minutes and I value his time, I was like, so, and he goes, well, let me just say this. He goes, you know where you've been. He goes, and he reminded me, and I love this. And if it helps anybody else, it goes to Rex for credit, is like, Lynn, just now think of what you want. You know your history, you know where you've been. You can't beat yourself for the past. Just what you want now. Just focus on that. And he's right. Just think of what I want. And so when you ask me what I want for this future, I want to be more goofy. I want to be more silly. I want to be more creative. I want to be able to do all these different shows. And I mean, now, and anybody that's watching that's going to be on my show or whatever, I'm going to be starting asking people for questions and different things that I'm going to be putting together on shows. But I'm going to start collaborating, asking people for stuff way beforehand. I'm going to get all my content all together, mash it up when I need it. I'm going to have it in a closet somewheres, and I'm going to have the stuff whenever I can do it, because I don't want to have to. I think if anything, if I have to take care of my health, so be it. But my show's got to go on, so I'm going to get my content ready, because I'm determined to do this no matter what. I don't care if it's my dying death thing. I'm going to get this shit done, because that's where my passion. That's what I want to do, and that's what's going to be done. So again, I just feel like every day could be our last day. Every day can be our last breath. And that's not what I'm trying to say here. We should always live like it's our last. Do what you want first. Don't ever expect it to be an extra week away. Really.
Right. Absolutely.
Hi, Karen.
Absolutely. Here's Karen's with us. Rob, I didn't mean to talk over when you were talking about Rob. Rob, a friend of yours?
Yes, Bob. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I was talking over because I saw the other Sandra, so I didn't want to talk over him. But yeah, Rob is with us, and Karen and Sandra and Sandy and all of you guys out there. But Lynn, you're right. And sometimes I think we get a little too concerned about the whole "live like we're dying" kind of deal. Although it makes for a great song, "Live each day like you're dying."
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just the simple things that we forget about. When's the last time you just made yourself some breakfast and then turned the TV on and sat in bed and ate breakfast? Had breakfast in bed just for you.
Yeah, and
somebody doesn't have to bring that to you, but it could be just like, it's a Saturday morning. I'm going to make a bagel. I'm going to bring it back to the bed with a cup of coffee. I'm going to sit in bed and eat my bagel, and
yeah, being
of course,
mindless.
Then if you're me, you're going to drop it. Now you got to wash your sheets because you got cream cheese on the seat. But simple things like that.
Being mindless and say, so what? Like, some days I go, okay, like if you guys notice on the weekends, I don't really post. And I'm like, that's a treat to me.
Yeah.
I'm like, the weekends, I will spend time saying, hey, kudos and have a great weekend and blah, blah, blah. But I don't need to be like, everybody loves my smiley face, so I'll put a post with my smiley face. I give you that Monday through Friday. The weekend, I'm like, oh, I'll sleep in. I don't have my granddaughter. It's a treat. I will binge on something, or I won't think of anything creative, because I'm going to watch somebody interviewing somebody else. I mean, that's my treat.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You just kind of take little vacations from ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
There's simple things you can do.
Mm-hmm.
Have an outdoor lunch. Take a sandwich and go outdoors and sit out on a bench or sit outside. Now, I don't know what it's like in Montana right now, but in Florida, it's a beautiful time of year to sit outside and eat. Probably not there.
Rub that in there, dear. Rub it in.
I know, but listen, I'm Christmas Day. I promise you, I'll miss the snow.
Yeah,
I'll miss the snow. Music is a great thing. Music, I preach this all the time. If you're stressing out, you feel like you're missing out, you're feeling a little overwhelmed, grab your iPod, grab your speaker, whatever you got. Go sit in your car and just play your best music.
Yeah.
music has a way of just changing us, of
Absolutely.
lightening us up and making us brilliant.
Yeah.
It's something you could be in the worst mood in the world. A song will come on, you can find yourself singing along with it, and you don't even want to change your mood, but somehow you did.
Yeah.
Um,
You know,
do you have any?
and
Do you have any music that does that for you?
oh gosh, I have playlists upon playlists that are back in the little creative things. They're
Yeah,
called creative uh um creative whatever it's called. They're the little MP4s.
yeah,
The little Zens. I've got the Zens and the creatives before
okay,
there became an iPod. I put,
right.
you know, there was the choice. And so yeah, I've got music on there that, you know, I can't even transpose it anywhere else. That's just playlists that I just love. And it's just amazing
If
to
you had to
listen
go
to.
to a particular music or artist when you're feeling sad, is there somebody in particular that always makes you feel just good?
Yes, Carrie, you are live here and
Hi,
happy
Carrie.
she had a birthday the other day, so and yeah,
Oh,
your mom paints the pictures. That's a story we could talk about here in a second.
yeah.
Well, being a Latina chick, you put any music on and I'm always wiggling and dancing. It was hard for a little while when my brother first passed away because he'd do 70s, 80s music. And so that would trigger some sadness because
Oh,
I would
okay. Yeah.
remember, so it was kind of hard for a little bit to listen to music because it would remind me. But still, and then there's holidays and there's different things, but there are definitely music that, you know, music, there's timepieces. Oh, Bob, we call him Bob, but he's got Rob there. But
Bob
Bob, yeah,
Zeppelin.
Zeppelin, yeah.
Bob, man, I'm with you. However, I got to be honest. I mean, usually for me, it's the Beatles I'll reach for because I love the Beatles. I'm a big Beatles fan. But there is one song. There is one song that gets me every time, and I'm in a bad mood. It makes me happy and smile. It's Barbie Girl from Aqua.
Oh
Come
my
on, Barbie,
God.
let's go party. I don't know why. I don't know why. It's just something. But no, but I've got all the other ones: the Beach Boys, the Beatles, even things like Kiss. But yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, embrace that. That's a great way to
yeah.
get out of your mood and just to have a moment. Bob's laughing at me because I said Barbie Girl. Now, Bob, I want you to go listen to that song. Yeah, go listen to that song. And what you're going to do is you're going to be like smiling because I told you to.
No, there is.
Leonard Cohen, my mom said Leonard Cohen would cheer her up. He's the most depressing singer ever. He's like, it's the voice you hear at every funeral.
Oh my gosh.
There was a secret chord. It's just so sad.
Yeah, monotone, monotone, monotone. Yeah,
uh, this is good stuff, people.
yeah,
Um, Carrie says she's a Barbie girl.
yeah. We
She is a Barbie girl. Oh my God. Music just has a great way of doing that. I'm
yes.
telling you, it's a simple way to recenter yourself, to bring yourself back to square one. It's a simple way to just kind of um, it's like live action meditation is what it is.
Hmm.
Because meditation is meant to draw everything out of you and just leave you kind of like empty and just whole but empty in a certain way. You dump all the badness, you dump all the goodness, you dump everything, and
Yeah,
then you bring everything back in.
yeah,
Music has a way of doing that because we get ourselves so wrapped up in music, we just let everything go for a minute.
yeah.
It's live action meditation, people.
Yep, absolutely. And I mean, like you said, and there's different hobbies and there's different things you can try that you haven't tried
Yes,
before.
yes.
I mean, and when you get older, they always say you should play, those board games or those Jengas or I mean those I forget whatever you call it, but just different like, Candy
Like
Crush or
Sudokus
whatever.
and things like that.
Yeah, just to get
Greg Allman, I'm no angel. Actually, I met Greg Allman very quickly. He did a show in Syracuse, New York, during one of their outdoor food fests or whatever. And he was up there, and I just shook his hand really quick. It was like me and like 1,200 other people, but yeah, it was like I
yeah,
met him. Like, hey, I'm Scott. It was like I was in the crowd. I shook his hand.
yeah.
But he was a brilliant guy. brilliant singer.
Carrie lives in Syracuse, so
Oh, okay.
she was probably one of the 1,200 that got to shake his hand too.
Carrie, do you remember when he was there? It was a few years back, probably 10 years ago.
Oh wow, yeah.
But anyway,
so
yeah,
it is the little things in life, and the little things in life is every now and then, like I do get to. She goes, I get to talk to an old friend, or go visit a place I haven't visited in a while, or text somebody that you haven't. I surprise text people all the time. Carrie said it's been longer than that.
yeah, maybe 12, maybe 12.
Yeah. Oh gosh, just time flies anymore. I mean,
I know.
We're going on 2 years, this whole pandemic thing alone. Come on, dude.
And we're entering year 3, which is crazy.
2 years. No, 2 years we're going into.
No,
don't say 3. Dude, we're going to 2 years.
2020 was a shutdown.
Yeah.
2021 was shut down.
We're going into 22. It's 2 years.
2020, 2021, 2022 is 3.
No, but you count. You go from 2019 to 2020 is 1 year, 1 full year. 21 to 22 is 2 years.
Right, and 22 to 23, which is what we're entering now.
No,
we are entering. Yes.
Ay, Dios mío, no, dude, it's going into 2 years, and I say that because my grandson was born the 26th of March, and he's going to be 2, and that's when it all started.
Well, wait, when did the outbreak start? And when?
February 2019 is when they started talking about it. 2019, I was in November. I was in Vegas and everything was fine.
It had to be 2020.
It was 2020, right?
2020. No, 2020.
So
we did 2020.
Right.
And then 2021.
21,
so
right.
that's 2 years now.
No. It's 1 year, Scott.
How is it 1 year?
It started in 2020. And we were just finishing 2021. So it's going on 2 years, not 3 years, Scott.
It's
not 3 years. Don't say 3 years.
When February comes around, it will be 2 years.
Yes, correct. Not
right.
3 years.
And not saying going into 2022, we'll be starting after February of 2022. We'll be starting the 3rd year of this. Now, it won't be 3 years. We'll be starting the 3rd year.
We'll go.
It'll be 2 years.
But don't push it.
2 years and 1 day. 2 years and 1 day is. Thank you. 2 years and 1 day is starting the 3rd year. That's what I'm saying. I didn't say it would be. It's going to be 3 years if 2022 is the same as this year.
Listen, I just turned 56. It's like, let's not push it to 57 already when 2022 starts. Okay, that's like, yeah. It's the small things in life, Scott, that we're talking about. The small things in life is I'm as old as the Super Bowl, okay? Because I just turned 56 because so it's the same.
Thank you, Johnny Unitas. I appreciate that. Oh, good Lord. We're not
fighting if that's what you think.
We didn't come out here to do higher math, and that's what happened. We fell into it. These things, you should never talk about politics, religion, or try to do higher math on the air because it always fucks up. It always fucks up.
Yeah, he's trying to do core math, and I'm just doing the easy math.
No, this is the new math. In February, it'll be 2 years of pandemic. I agree with that. Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
2 years.
Okay.
I agree with that. I was stating that if it goes through next year, it will be 3 years. That's what I was stating. So we were all saying the same thing in a different way. So I want everybody out there to the only thing I need you to do is just say, okay, Scott's right. Because I have to, if I don't have that, I don't live. I feel people don't understand.
Honey, if that makes you happy, that's okay. You can.
Okay, the condescending tone doesn't work either.
All right. So moving on to okay, so now I know that I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry. I love you, Scott. And let everybody know you still love me too, right? Yes.
I'm trying to figure out how sincere that really was. Yes, I love you, Lynn. I love you. I love all of you guys.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Oh
Now we're getting reports on it. Started in January the 20th. Hit China in 2019. You know what?
Wait.
It's here, and we want it to go away. That's the only thing I care about. In the
Yeah,
meantime, find
please.
the little things to keep you happy. And you know what? We just demonstrated what one of those things is, which is laughing out loud.
That's right.
Laughing
We
out
both
loud is the
agreed.
greatest way to change your mood. But
We both
hopefully
agree
some
on
of you
that.
guys are giggling to yourself at home. Giggling to yourself at home can be a good thing. It could also be a sign that you need help. So just be careful about that.
Oh my God. Next.
Next.
Oh my God.
Here's the thing you could do. Have you ever put on a piece like a jacket and found like a $10 bill in it? What?
Actually laughing. Okay. $10. Oh man, that would be nice.
Did you ever do that though? Like put on a jacket you haven't worn in a while and you found money in the pocket?
Yeah.
What is that feeling? That feeling is like really cool, right?
Yeah,
So
it's
one thing you could do for yourself is just go grab one of your old jacket or something you don't wear, put some money in it, and just leave it there until you forget about it.
actually I do that on my purses all the time. I shouldn't say that because my daughters will pick up my purses and go, "Oh shit, let's see." But yeah,
Oh,
I
you
do
don't?
that with my purses all the time. I
Yeah,
always have money in my purses. Yeah, different denominations always. So
yeah.
even
It's a
in
nice.
different hidden spots. So yeah, it is always nice. And I'm like, "Oh shit, I did it to me again." So yeah, that's always cool.
Go outside barefoot.
Oh well,
Down here, sand between the toes. Up there, grass between the toes. You
we
get
got
grass between the toes.
we got snow here. So
Well,
yeah,
listen, snow between the toes could be just as fun, just not for as long.
right,
Okay,
right.
I could spend half the day with my feet in the sand.
Yeah.
You guys should probably do about 2-3 minutes. That's about it. Unless
Oh,
then they're gonna start cutting shit off. It's just gonna happen.
well, I'd rather go do cryotherapy probably. That's only 3 minutes. And it's better on the whole body. It really is.
What is that?
Cryotherapy, you go in minus 286 degrees.
But that's the whole. That's like that's the whole. That's
Well,
all of you.
yeah, all of you
I
except for your
become like a
head.
giant Scotsicle.
Yeah, you would. Yep,
No, why
you
would I
would.
do that? No, why?
Because because it does your body good.
It does.
Next time I come down to Florida, I'm gonna take you somewheres to do it.
No,
Yes,
I'm not going anywhere with
yes.
you.
Bob goes, no, not for me.
No. No, you're gonna be like, we're going for ice cream. I'm like, no, we're not. You're gonna cryo freeze me. I'm not doing this shit. No.
It's healthy for you.
It's not health. It's called dying.
No, it's not.
It's called
It's
dying.
healthy for
Hello.
you.
When
It's
they dig the
healthy for you.
cavemen out of the icebergs up there in the far reaches of the North Pole, and they're digging, they're all dead.
You know you've been in health clinics and you know how healthy that is. So don't act like you don't know.
I've seen where they can freeze the fat off of you.
You'd
They
sign
got
up
this
for
stuff,
that too.
this cool therapy, and they could actually freeze, and it kills, it freezes and kills the fat cells. I don't know.
That's good.
Vodsicle? A vodsicle? What is that?
Oh my god.
No, you can't do that because vodka does not freeze.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Anyway, I do want to mention, Lynn, if you don't mind, because we're at 28 minutes already. I mean, it's just like crazy how fast our shows go. But something changed in the news this week. Something that I'm dead serious about, and I'm passionate about it. The number one killer of our youth between the ages of 19 and 25, the number one killer in the United States right now is fentanyl. It has overtaken cancer. It has overtaken car accidents. It has overtaken gunshots. It has overtaken every other cause of death. Fentanyl is now the number one cause of death, and it is the most preventable out of all those things I just listed. And the only way we're going to do that is get involved. Please. If there's something you can do in your area, if you don't know, then get a hold of us, Karen and I at Addiction Training Center. We'll tell you what to do. Carrie, I'm sorry you lost your nephew. I've lost, I lost my wife a year and a half ago. We all lose people, and we shouldn't. It should not be good.
Yeah.
It should not be something that we sit back and accept. Karen and I have gotten involved with the National Fentanyl Task Force that is going to be starting to spread some awareness. Yes, Canada too. It's ridiculous. So, guys, I know we're talking about having fun and we're laughing and stuff, but while we're doing that, I also want you to think about, if you are living and breathing, if you have a roof over your head and you have food in your belly, you have a responsibility to the people next to you to warn them, to talk to them, to make the world a little bit better. One way to do that is to get rid of this goddamn fentanyl once and for all.
Yeah. And that's just it, you guys. Enjoying the little things in life. There's a lot of people out there that put brave faces on, and I think I'm one of them. I think Scott's one of them too. Is you know, a lot of us happy people aren't always happy, but we're happy because we know the opposite can be worse. We know things can be worse sometimes, but the thing is we show up because we know other people need us to show up. It's not always easy to show up, but we need to show up because the opposite is not a good thing either. And so look for those people that are always jolly, but you don't see them around being jolly around the holidays. You stop and look and count for them. Make sure they're still being jolly. Make sure that they're still being accountable, because it's these times that are sometimes the hardest for them. And just be aware of that. That's all I'm saying, because sometimes some people's cups are not full enough to go through the season.
Yeah, if you'd like to learn anything more about helping people with their addictions, you can go to atceducation.com, and Karen and I will help you out. We have training sessions. We have different things. Carrie made a good point. She said that she lost her nephew. It was in his pot. It was in the pot. He didn't even know he was taking it. This is a one and done drug, people. Whether you got the first day you've ever used a drug in your life, or if you're a 20-year habitual user, it will kill you the same. It's an equalizer. It means that nobody is safe. And even first responders are at risk when they're handling these things. That's how deadly this is. It's crazy. Please be aware. I don't want that to go ignored. I don't want people to accept. I mean, every other country in the world is looking at us and saying, America, what is wrong with them? What is wrong with them? That one of their number one killers is something that they're buying themselves and using themselves. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
We look foolish. We got to help each other and laugh a little bit, have fun.
Yeah. We have a Facebook user. If you give StreamYard permission, then we get to know who you are. So I don't know if I have to
Facebook user, thank you for joining us.
Yes.
You're going to feel awful silly if that's their real name, Lynn.
That's okay, but
I've heard worse names.
Yeah. Well,
I went to school with a kid named Justin Case.
Just in case. Yeah. I just want to make sure, though, that they're being acknowledged. That's all.
Yes.
I just want to make
user,
sure.
We are seeing you. So thank you.
Yes.
I don't want to bring everybody down with that, but it was important for us to mention, I think, because that is my passion. And part of the joy in my life is helping other people. And I think you'll find that when you do things like that, it does bring you joy. Now, Lynn, I know what are you doing?
Telling you to talk to the head. No.
Changing the focus of your...
My camera was freaking out just now. So hello out there.
Well, it's like it's coming right at you.
No, well, hey, it got my blurriness out of the way. Oh, yeah. So I got you to slap your face. Ha ha. It's all good, people. It's all good.
I've lost it. It's gone.
That's okay. It's okay.
I had some smart ideas. They're just not now.
No, but enjoying the little things. It really does start out with just knowing that having a conversation with somebody, and you don't even have to start, a deep talk. I mean, just, how was your day? Or, I found with my kids, we got into watching reality TV and having a conversation about reality TV, and just having just something of interest or something of mutual is always the best place to start, because, it really does help. Oh, hey, now you probably don't know him, but he went to school. So John from Jack Skeptic. Listen to me.
Yeah. If you need a skeptic at your next party, if you need somebody who's just going to be contrary, call Jack's Skeptic.
John, thanks for being here. I'm trying
John
to plug
Goldman,
you
thank you
in.
so much.
Plug you in, get it? Ha ha. If you need to be unplugged, call John Goldman.
Oh
Hi,
my God.
Dios mío.
Jack's Septic
Yeah,
Service in
yeah, I
Syracuse, New
know.
York. Septic, we got it, John.
Yeah,
You
I
put it
know.
right the first time. We just can't read.
It's just I messed it up, John. I'm sorry. I love you, John. Oh my God. Listen, when it comes to programming, I'll have a TV network. Somebody else will do the commercials. Scott.
Is this one of the people we know from Syracuse?
Yes, he went to school and he went to Shea with me and then he went up to Corcoran. So yeah.
Oh, so he
So
was at
yeah.
Corcoran. What
Yep.
was he there when I
Happy
was there?
holidays. Yeah, he was there senior year, 11th grade. Yep, he was there. Good
Oh,
old
okay.
John.
Well,
Yep.
John, then you probably know me. I was the
Yep.
guy who had no friends.
Except for
And
Lynn.
didn't talk to anybody and just kind of like,
Uh,
middle of the day and everybody's in class. I was the
and
one,
Corcoran. Yep.
riding away on my motorcycle.
There you
I,
go.
I missed so much school. My face was on the milk carton in the cafeteria. That's how much school I missed. But I
It's
used
no
to hang
wonder
out
why
with,
you want to share a locker with me. You didn't want them to realize.
but I
You're like,
used to
no,
hang
no,
out
I'll
with,
share with Lynn.
Dr. Goodhart. I don't know if you guys remember him.
Oh, everybody knows.
Goody.
Good Heart. Yep, everybody
Yes.
knew Good Heart. Yep,
Yeah.
absolutely. So, but
Different.
yeah, it's nice to have people from the Qs on here.
Yeah.
And they're in New York and you're in Florida and I'm in Montana, Good old internet. We didn't have this shit back then. And it's a good thing because we got away with not having our lives on the internet back then. Yeah, the health teacher. Yep.
Yeah, it
Good
was
old
the health teacher.
Softy.
And his
Yep.
wife had the long hair. She worked there too.
Yeah.
That
She was a
long
good
ass hair all the way down her
Yeah.
butt.
I forget what her
Oh,
Hey, and my
Michael's
friend
here.
Michael from Colorado.
Hey.
He's from Colorado. Yep. So we got Canada in the house. We got Florida in the house. We got people
Wow.
representing. So, but the little things in life is John works very, very hard. He likes to have a good cigar at the end of the day. Eats a good restaurant. So, yeah, he rode a Harley. Yep.
Yeah.
Good heart.
Yeah, he did. He
Yep.
did.
So, how is he? Is he still around or what?
He
Does anybody know?
I think he
Good heart.
left the school about a
Yeah.
year or two after I left the school, after I graduated.
So yeah.
So
I
somewhere
don't know.
around 85 or 86, I think he was out of there.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I think he got in some trouble. I don't know for sure. I think he got, but he was always so nice to the students.
Yeah, he's not sure either. Yeah, he was just down to earth. He was like, it seemed like his behavior seemed like he was not much older than us though. Because I mean, he was just like way out there. You kids, if you're gonna have sex, here's some condoms, okay? That's all I gotta tell you. Okay?
He used to sneak us into the teacher lounge so we could have a cigarette in the middle of the day. I mean,
Yeah,
come on, he was a good guy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
He's like,
same
look,
thing.
all you need to know is you kids. I think he wanted his stats to be good. That he didn't want no teenage pregnancy, so he's like, here, condoms, everybody, and just remember I told you don't do that stuff, and we're all good, right? So what's going on this weekend, everybody?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
So he was a good heart. He really lived by his last name. A very good-hearted guy.
I think the final exam was whether you rolled a joint clockwise or counterclockwise. But
no, that would have been true because I never smoked pot, so I wouldn't have passed.
You wouldn't have passed.
He should have guided my tenants. Oh my gosh.
Again, having some laughter, connecting with some old friends, very simple.
Yep.
We don't I don't know, John. Maybe I do, John. Maybe I do,
No.
But just connecting and talking about Hyde's Hot Dogs and Syracuse University, and that's good stuff. It's fun. There's some other things. Lynn, you mentioned a little while ago, encouraged to play games.
Yeah.
I'm going to challenge everybody this year to go out or go on Amazon, where everybody's shopping, and buy a classic game. Sorry, Trouble, Clue,
Monopoly.
Buy a classic game and play it with your family.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, all the new games, the video games, all this stuff, nothing compares to a great game of Sorry.
Yeah. Or Uno.
Or Trouble with the Pop-O-Matic. Remember the Pop-O-Matic with the roll the dice and pop up?
Yeah. Is that one? That's Trouble is the pop-up one.
I think that's pop up. Yeah, I think it's
Yeah,
Trouble.
Trouble. Yeah.
Game of Life.
Yep. Game of
Um,
Life.
my favorite was Clue. I always loved Clue.
Yeah.
But
I like Sorry. I like
Sorry's
Sorry because you could almost be home and you get that Sorry card and somebody would always knock your ass back home.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And then they actually, then best board game, Public Assistance. Look at him.
He's from Wisconsin.
Oh, you're a sick human being.
He's from Wisconsin. He's one of Ricky's friends. I don't even know. We didn't have that in Syracuse. Okay, Public Assistance.
I can see that. Spin the wheel. Hey, I got government cheese. Yay!
Wait. Hey, that makes sense. He's from Wisconsin.
Yeah.
That's where the cheese was.
I landed on the square. I lost my housing voucher.
Oh shit!
Public Assistance. Oh my goodness.
Oh, it's a funny game. Is that such a thing?
We haven't even seen it, and we're laughing. So.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, Public Assistance. You got us laughing.
You know what? Lynn and I, what we're both doing after the show is we're both Googling this game, Public Assistance.
Yeah.
We got to see what this is all about.
Yeah, was it such a game? Like, oh my gosh.
Wow.
What are you doing today? I'm sitting on the porch today paying Public Assistance.
Oh. What, too much?
Oh my gosh.
Sitting on the porch.
Section 8. Oh my gosh.
Section 8. That's the back of the board. That's, when you go around the back end of the board, you're in Section 8.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
Making light of things. I remember when my brother, he's in Sarasota Memorial Cemetery, military cemetery. And we were going through the areas and he's in like number 8. And it was funny. We were going through the different sections. I said, well, at least my brother's not in Section 8.
I
was like, this isn't funny, but I was like, what the hell else was I gonna do? I said, at least he wasn't in Section 8. I think he was like in Section 5, but I was like, oh, I'm glad he wasn't in Section 8.
Oh man.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So yeah, look, I guess there is a board games, Public Assistance.
Board game.
We'll have to go look that up later.
Yeah.
Players. Yeah. So.
And of course, Monopoly, you could always get all these different kinds of Monopoly games too. There's over 500 different versions. The object of the game is stay on Public Assistance. Time to have another baby. Oh, what?
Oh, you lost. You gotta go get a job.
This is so wrong. I know there's people in my life that are very, very sensitive to this stuff.
He said it's really fun.
We gotta laugh at it. It's really a game.
We are laughing, people. We're enjoying the little things in life, okay?
Listen, I've worked in public assistance when I lived in Jersey. I worked in public assistance, housing authorities, did grant writing. I worked with a lot of people that were really fantastic people that were doing everything they could to use the system to improve themselves. I've also worked with people who use the system to perpetuate the system. So it happens both ways, but we got to laugh at it. I mean, we laugh at every other thing. Let's laugh at this too. Grandma died, collect her Social Security. Oh my God, this is disgusting.
Yeah. Well, enjoy the little things till the popo come and get you.
She's dead in the basement. Oh my God.
This is sad. But
where did we say Bob is from?
Yeah, he's from Wisconsin.
Yeah, stay in Wisconsin. Actually, Bob, I lived in Wisconsin for a short period of time. I lived in Plover. I don't know if you know where Plover is, but I lived in Plover. I was young, and I got attacked by a badger when I was a kid.
That story's going to have to wait for another day, I think, because I think we ran out of time.
We're running out of time.
Well,
I think Bob's done because it looks like he's used all of the allowable minutes for the entire state of Washington or Wisconsin for online. You only get so many minutes a day for the whole state of Wisconsin, and he used them all.
Yeah, the game is over now. Oh my gosh. You guys, it's been so awesome that you guys Let's
Oh,
see.
Stevens Point. That's right. My mom reminded me. We lived in Stevens Point for 10 years. But
Okay.
I was like really little. No, it couldn't have been 10 years. Anyway, we'll have to talk
Well,
about that.
Sandra, I'm so thankful that you are on here. I haven't seen you online in a while, and I love you, and I miss seeing you online. So thank you so much for being here. So, but anyhow, so are you all done for Christmas? Are you ready for this week?
Me, I volunteered to work,
That's right.
through parts of the holidays because, I don't have anybody here with me, but I will be, a little time, spending time with my mom and Karen and my niece Deanna and some other people on Christmas Eve, a little bit of time. And then Christmas Day, they come down so I could cook dinner for people.
Nice.
So this year, Christmas dinner, stuffed peppers.
Nice.
That's Christmas dinner this year.
Oh, yum, yum. That's
Yeah.
going to be awesome. Well, you guys,
we stuffed with Oreos and stuffed with.
I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart.
Well, that comes from both of us. I
Did you see what John says here?
No, what?
This is very nice to hear.
Aww.
Happy holidays. He's going to be delivering meals on Christmas.
Aww.
John, God bless you, brother. Thank you so much for doing that.
I love you. That's awesome.
Everybody, just take one moment during Christmas. If there's anybody that you could think of that can use that extra phone call, use an extra card, use something. I had a neighbor dropped off a gift for me in my driveway when I got home the other day. It was a propane tank for a gas grill.
Aww.
And they put a bow on it. They gave me a card and they said, these are your neighbors down the street. I don't even know who they are. But I do a lot of music stuff in my yard for people and everybody. So, which is lovely. And I was so happy. I don't have a grill. I now have a propane tank with no gas grill.
But does your mom?
No.
She doesn't?
No. So now, I love my neighbors. Thank you so much. But now I got to go buy a damn gas grill.
Yeah, either that or you could pay it forward and give it to another neighbor that doesn't or that has.
Yeah.
Go get a grill.
The first thing I had to do is make sure I know exactly which neighbor it was because I don't want to give it to the same neighbor who gave it to me.
No, yeah. It's like
hard to cover up.
Yeah, you'll be regifting what?
Hey, that's the first time I've gotten a big container of gas from somebody. Thank you very much.
Yeah, no,
it was a nice thought. It was a nice thought.
It is. Well, you guys, thank you so much. Scott, you stay there. I'm going to play our outro going out. But you guys, we really, really, really appreciate you guys being here. What's that last comment?
It's true. It's so nice. People are so appreciative. Stay safe. God bless you guys.
Yes.
John, you too.
God bless you guys. We love you.
Have a great Christmas in Syracuse. We're jealous that you're in Syracuse for Christmas. It really is a nice place during Christmas. I'll tell you.
It is. It really is. Okay, you guys have a good one, and we'll see you next Tuesday, God willing.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Grab your friends.